What's going on, you guys? Thank y'all so much for being here. I just got home from work and I really wanted to do this video because I told you guys I would do an update, once I find out some details about the whole situation with John Beam. But unfortunately, he passed away today, Friday. And yeah, my heart goes out to him and his family and all the people that he inspired. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of things for people in Oakland and he made such a huge impact. And today I was just scrolling through his Instagram and it was really unfortunate to see that his final post that, he was putting on his Instagram was just full of his family. I was watching him take I believe his daughter, or not his daughter, I think that was his niece or something like that, or granddaughter, I'm not sure. But it really hurt me because I'm like, wow, he put in so much work, I'm saying, all these years. And finally he can kick back and be with his family. And, this happened. So yeah, I'm not going to get too much into it. Just want to say, God bless John Beam and his family and anyone who was listening, who was really touched by this person. John Beam was not just a coach. He was a mentor, you know what I'm saying? And, we lack those nowadays. It's really hard to find people who can really just give up everything for the greater good of someone, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, thank y'all so much for being here. Let's get to this article that I found. An arrest was made Friday morning in the fatal shooting of former football coach and current athletic director John Beam at Laney College in Oakland, according to Oakland police. Authorities arrested Cedric Irving Jr., 27, in connection with Beam shooting. Assistant Oakland Police Chief James Beer said Irving did know Beam, but they did not have a relationship. This was a very targeted incident, and I will say that Coach Beam, although they did not have a close relationship, was open to helping everybody in our community, Beer said. Irving played football at Skyline High School, but not when Beam was a coach there. In this case, I can just tell you that the individual that was arrested went specifically to the campus for a specific reason, Beer said. So again, this is John Beam right here, if anyone doesn't know, and let's get straight to the video.
Tonight, Oakland police say they have arrested the man.
Sorry if the quality's ass. I'm in my cabin and I don't know if this lag or I don't know. This doesn't look so good, so forgive me.
Who shot and killed the beloved football coach and athletic director at Laney College, John Beam. NBC Bay Area's Valina Jones joins us live, where Coach Beam spent 20 years turning players into champions, and it's just been such a heartbreaking day, Valina.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We've heard from the heartbreak from various different people that have come across Coach Beam. And tonight there are candles and flowers placed outside the gate here at Laney College in tribute to Coach Beam. Beam spent half of his 40-year career here at the college. And tonight we're learning the man accused of killing him was known to frequent the campus. Tonight, police say they believe 27-year-old Cedric Irving Jr. is a man who shot and killed beloved former Laney College football coach and current athletic director John Beam. Authorities say they...
Sorry to cut it right there, but it was actually interesting because one of my homies on Instagram, my boy Danny, he posted a picture of him, and I believe he went to the gym with him, and he was letting people know not to mess with him because he looks kind of like out of it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it was pretty interesting that people saw the signs that he was not there mentally. And it's unfortunate because this could have been prevented, but who would have known that this man was capable of doing this? And what was his reason for doing it as well? That's what I'm really curious about. But I love to say that only God knows, you know what I'm saying? All knowledge and, wisdom belongs to him. So we're not supposed to be like trying to connect the dots. We're just, at the end of the day, all we can do is pray for, just for goodness, you know what I'm saying? Because all we're seeing right now in Oakland and the Bay Area and all over the world is just people are losing their minds, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we just can't blame these individuals because I don't know. I don't want to make it seem like I'm defending Cedric because I'm not. I am not condoning what he did, and I hope, justice will be served. But it's just really unfortunate because a lot of people react according to their environment, if that makes sense. A lot of people are, I don't know, they're just living in a broken society, and a lot of people are just pushed to the edge. And I'm just curious if Cedric knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what was going through his mind?
Arrested Irving around 3 this morning at the San Leandro BART station after a massive manhunt.
It's completely unacceptable for our children and our community members to be exposed to violence like this.
Beam was shot inside the Fieldhouse building at Laney College yesterday afternoon and passed away this morning. Yesterday, authorities released this photo to several police agencies as they tried to find the suspected gunman. Tonight, sources confirm this is Irving Jr. entering the Fieldhouse. We've learned Irving is a former Skyline High School student and football player, but sources say he did not attend Skyline while Beam was a coach there. Police say Irving knew Coach Beam, but tell us they did not have a relationship. Tonight, the investigators are calling the shooting targeted.
This is not uncommon for him to have a relationship with someone that he would think needs help. In this case, I can just tell you that the individual that was arrested went specifically to the campus for a specific reason.
The suspect's brother tells NBC Bay Area Irving practiced with the Laney football team at some point, but was never formally on the team. OPD says Irving was known to loiter around the campus, adding technology helped track him from Oakland to San Leandro after the shooting. Police.
I'm not here to predict what happened and stuff like that, but naturally our minds like to assume things, and the only thing I can think of is, he used to play, for Laney. And the only thing I can think about is man, what did, John Beam say to him? Or what could have, I don't know. There must have been some bad engagement, for him just to have animosity toward John. Coaches, I'm not saying are always perfect, you know what I'm saying? And by no means am I bashing John Beam. I know for a fact he was an amazing coach. Growing up, going to Skyline, and all I would hear was all the great things about John Beam, and I would watch his videos, and especially back in the days when he would lead Skyline to the championship and all that. He was one of my role models, because all I would hear was how this man was literally helping people achieve their dreams. But at the same time, I know that, coaches are hard on their players, and some players take it too personal. I played multiple sports, and there was things said to me by my coaches where I'm bro, I want to fight you, but never to the point where I want to pull up and take away your life. You know what I'm saying? It's really, really, I just can't fathom in my head all of this. But yeah, that's the only thing I can think about. There must have been a discourse between these two that ended wrong or ended on a bad note. And yeah, Cedric planned this out. But like I said, I'm not here to make assumptions. At the end of the day, only God knows what happened, but that's just my assumption. And forgive me if I rub anybody the wrong way with these assumptions, because yeah, John Beam was loved. He was really loved. He was an idol, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are heartbroken because of this, and it's crazy. So God bless him again, man, for real.
Police also say they recovered a gun.
John was so much more than a coach. He was a father figure to thousands of not only men, but young women in our community.
Former Oakland Deputy Chief and current Piedmont Police Chief Fred Chavies first met Coach Beam in 8th grade and is a longtime friend. Today, he shared a message from the family during a press conference.
We are devastated that John Beam, our loving husband, father, grandfather, brother, uncle, coach, mentor, and friend, has passed. Our hearts are full from the outpouring of love and support.
Mayor Barbara Lee calls Beam's death part of the gun violence crisis in the city. Tonight, she is also honoring Beam's legacy.
Coach Beam's legacy isn't measured in championships or statistics, even though they are great. It's measured in the thousands of young people he believed in, mentored, and refused to abandon.
Coach Beam's family has asked for privacy during this time. We do know that his accused killer has officially been booked for murder and is expected to be in court next week. Live in Oakland, Valina Jones, NBC Bay Area News.
But yeah, I'm going to cut it here because like she said, his family, wants privacy. And I'm not doing this video for clicks and views or anything like that. I'm doing it, for us to remember him for who he was, and just to show you guys that at any second you could be taken away. So, always live life as if, it's going to be your last day on earth. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, if any of John Beam's family is watching right now, and, anybody who he loves watching, just want to say my condolences. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, all we can do is just live life to the fullest, because you never know when it's your time to go.